Today we're going to play Coup, or in American, Coup, the fast-paced game of deduction and deception with simple rules that blossom into brilliant gameplay. The goal of Coup is to be the last player standing after all other players have been eliminated. You do this by strategically bluffing, calling out opponents' bluffs, and using your character abilities wisely. Coup can be played with 2 to 6 players, but it plays best with 3 to 6 due to the mechanics of bluffing and deduction. You get 15 character cards, 3 copies of each: the Duke, the Assassin, the Captain, the Ambassador, and the Contessa. A treasury of 50 coins, but most of all, you'll need quick thinking and a great poker face. Setup. Shuffle all 15 character cards and deal 2 face down to each player. These are called influence cards, but really they represent how many lives you have. You start with 2, and you can't get more. As soon as you lose both lives, you're out of the game. The character roles determine what you can and cannot do, so keep them secret. Keep them safe. Each player starts with 2 coins. Coins are the currency you need to eliminate your opponents. Place the remaining deck in the center as a draw pile and create a coin bank nearby. Custom banks sold separately. Players can take a reference card and leave the character grid out for all to see. The winner of the last round goes first. If it's the first game, figure it out. Play proceeds clockwise. Gameplay. Look at your cards. Each character will have a unique action, an advantageous effect, and possibly a counteraction. Think of these as special powers. On your turn, you must take one and only one action. There are 3 actions that can be taken regardless of which character you have, one of which requires you to spend 7 coins, which you won't have at the beginning. But you can choose instead to use an action specific to one of your character cards. We'll look at those in detail in just a bit. Here's the twist though. You can also attempt to use an action of a character card you don't have in your hand. This is known as bluffing. So you could try to take the action of a captain card even though you don't currently have the captain. The risk here is that somebody could call you out, in which case you have to prove that you have the captain, and if you can't, you'll lose a life. The gain here is that you can bluff your way to getting the most out of each turn. Players lose lives if they're caught bluffing, if they accuse someone of bluffing but they weren't, and if they were killed by an assassin or a coup, both of which require money to be spent, which is why we have these coins. Okay, let's look into the possible actions in detail. And remember, you must make one and only one action per turn, so choose wisely. Income. Take 1 coin from the bank. This can't be blocked. Foreign aid. Take 2 coins from the bank. Pretty good, but it can be blocked by a player who claims to have the Duke character card. Coup. Pay 7 coins and choose a player to eliminate. If on your turn you have 10 or more coins, you must coup as your action. Now let's talk about the possible character actions, all of which can be challenged by any other player. Duke. Instead, take 3 coins on your turn. This can be challenged if any player thinks you don't have the Duke. Assassin. Pay 3 coins to make a player lose a card. This can be blocked by a player claiming to have the Contessa card. Captain. Steal 2 coins from any player of their choosing. This can be blocked by another player claiming to have either another captain or the Ambassador card. Ambassador. Draw 2 new cards from the deck, then choose which, if any, to keep. You must end your turn with the same amount of cards you began your turn with, returning 2 cards back to the draw pile and then shuffling that pile. The Contessa does not have any positive actions, only defensive. That brings us to challenging and blocking. If a player claims to use a character action, anyone at the table can call it out as a bluff. If the challenged player was lying, they must discard one of their cards. If it was their last one, they're eliminated. If they were truthful though, they show the correct card. They do have to discard that card now that everyone knows what they had. They then take a new face card from the draw pile. Then the challenger loses a card for falsely accusing the player. Blocking. Some actions can be blocked by certain characters. Most character cards have a defensive action. These do not count as a turn and can be used at any time. The Duke. Defensively, they can block foreign aid, which is when a player tries to take 2 coins from the treasury on their turn. The Assassin. The Assassin has no defensive action. Ambassador. Defensively, they can block the captain from stealing. The Captain. They can also block other captains from stealing. The Contessa. The Contessa has no offensive ability, but defensively they can stop an assassination. If you block, another player can challenge whether you actually have that character or not. They call the bluff in the same way as before. For example, this player steals 2 coins from me. I say, you can't do that because I have an ambassador. They'll say, I don't think you have an ambassador, you have to prove it. I can prove it like that. There's my ambassador. I get my 2 coins back, and they lose a life because they made a false accusation. They'll flip one of their cards up, and they're down a life. I still get to keep my 2 lives, but I have to return the ambassador back to the deck, shuffle the cards, and take a new character card. Cooing. Pay 7 coins and force a player to lose one of their lives. If on your turn you have 10 or more coins, you must coup as your action. So to coup, I would take 7 coins, put them into the bank, and then I can choose any player and say, you've been cooed. They have to reveal one of their cards. They can choose which one they want to reveal, but that means they are out one of their lives now. I'm down the money, but I've gotten one player closer to being eliminated. Winning the game. The last player with a card remaining wins the game. Coup is all about deception, deduction, and reading your opponents. Bluffing is a huge part of this game, but knowing when to call out a bluff is just as crucial. Players can and will team up like any good coup, and alliances can just as fast turn into betrayals. If you can manipulate your way to the final round, you're playing Coup right. You play it differently or just want to say hi? Leave a comment below. Please subscribe, like, and share to help this channel grow. You are great. See you next time on Playing Games.